everybody, welcome back to the Bookish Brits. Today it's my turn again. So today I decided I would talk about romance because I am a big fan of romantic books. So I want to talk about some of my favourite romances. So I've just picked 5 books that the romances have really sort of stayed with me or I've sort of felt very attached to. Because I love romance. So the first one is one of my more recent ones, and that is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I have just utter love for this book itself, but the romance in it really surprised me. I wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I did, and I actually really grew very sort of attached to the pair of them. Because I didn't like him. Didn't really like him at all. But I was really attached to Kath. And in the end, I actually really loved their relationship. I think it was very realistic. And at the same time, it had enough sort of like romantic impact that it stayed with me. The next one is, of course, Anna and the French Kiss. Again, another one I rave about. The relationship in this just strikes a chord with me that I can't shake. I don't know, it's weird. It's such a funny, sweet relationship that isn't sort of over sweet as sometimes they're overplayed. But this was really heartwarming, and it was such a struggle for Anna to get to the point that she was trying to get to in the relationship and how she felt and dealing with those feelings. It was a really lovely romance, and the relationship is just brilliant. It's one of my favourites, and you know, in Lola I was always excited to see them together and was just like, oh, they're so cute. Next is Skin Deep by Laura Jarrett. This is one of the first teen contemporaries I read after I started at Waterstones, and I fell head over heels in love with these two characters and how they had to struggle to be together, how they had to struggle to make people understand that they weren't so different at all. They were all people at the end of the day, and their relationship is just so beautiful, so stunning. And I can barely put it into words how their relationship makes me feel. It is such it's a young relationship, you can tell, but there's so much intensity and real feeling driving it. Sometimes I feel like you can't get that across very easily, and this book does it fantastically well. I'm quickly just going to throw this in there. Shiver by Maggie Stiefvater. We all know how much I love Sam and Grace. Oh my god, I love Sam and Grace so much. Oh my god, I love them so much. And lastly, I want to talk about Gracelyn by Kristen Cashore. Considering the rest of them are mostly contemporary, this has one of my favourite pairings in it. There's a couple of other fantasy series where I like the pairings, but the relationship in this just grows and grows and grows and grows, and you're just like, oh wow, there's just so much in their relationship. I am a huge fan of Katza. She ends up, you know, in a relationship, but she's still herself, and it has some great messages, and the same thing happens in the entirety of this series. I like pretty much all the relationships in this series. They are amazing. I feel like I need to reread this now. I'm a big fan of relationships, and mostly romantic relationships, but I'm getting more and more into reading about you know, siblings relationships and, you know, friendships and stuff like that. I find this really interesting, and I think someone on the channel has done one on Friends. I think it was Caroline, can't remember, but I'll link it down below so you can go and check that out. Yeah, just a quick video today. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you again soon.